Hey everyone, welcome back to T-Flex Gaming. Today we're going to be taming the Dreadnoughtus. And just to make the video simpler, I'm in creative mode as you see here. And so the first step you're going to want to do is make sure you have some element, and you're going to feed it to the Dread, and it will follow you. Usually gives you about 1 minute, I think, at least it did for me. Maybe it changes with the level of the Dread. This one's pretty low, level 6, but it'll do the job for the tutorial here. So anyways, you want to make sure you can find your element vein, and you want to lead your Dread to that area. And so it makes it a little easier clearing out any of the corrupted creatures in the area, or direwolves, which are always pests. So I'm just going to fast forward to where we actually make it to the element vein, and we'll see you there. Alright, so anyways, we've made it to the vein, but you don't want to go inside the vein too far, if not you'll activate it. So what you gotta do is lead this guy far enough that he'll activate on the vein, and then it'll start the taming process. Just a little closer now. Guess he stepped on it and broke it, I don't know. Right, so now you can see he's just going towards it. He's not following me anymore. Kill any pesky creatures in the way. Alright. So here we go. We've started the process. And so there's going to be corrupted creatures that'll spawn, and they'll try and attack the Dreadnoughtus and ruin its taming efficiency. Although I don't know if this is how normally this happens, but I had kind of an odd experience here where the creatures spawned and weren't necessarily flooding towards the Dread. Basically, you just kill the waves off, and there's a few rounds there, and so the Dreadnoughtus does have a shield to protect its taming effectiveness. And so the cool thing is it also pings where the remaining corrupted dinosaurs are. So you can go pick them off and keep the taming process going here. Still says hostiles in the area. So what I ran into at a certain point is, like, sometimes you'll get dimorphodons and they're hard to see. Just got the pairs. There's And if you like a lot of the gun mods, I recommend this energy rifle. It's pretty cool. It's described as a step in between the fabricated assault rifle and the tech rifle. But it definitely fits the game. Nice laser gun. Kind of what I experienced here when taming this guy. It seems like they're attacking the element vein more than the Dread, which didn't make sense to me because I know that's not how it's supposed to work. So maybe I just had an odd encounter here with Arc being Arc, or maybe some of the mods I had installed in the game. Maybe they messed with it a little bit. I saved there because I had some crashes a while back. There was a couple mods that were no longer working, so I had to make sure I removed them. Couldn't even play the game. But hopefully those people have fixed their mods by now. Alright, so here we go. See how he's not even aggroing on my dread. Put down that Carno, no problem. Yeah, see, here's one, the Dimorphodon. A little hard to see. Guess this gun doesn't have the greatest range on it, but that's alright. Get him here in a second. When in doubt, accuracy by volume. See, they aggroed on me versus the Dread, which I still didn't understand, but hey. Anyways, I'm just going to speed up to the rest of the rounds here, because it's basically the same thing. Rinse, repeat, protect your Dread. And he's going to feed on that vein. Get rid of these guys here real quick. Alright, so we should be about done here. It'll just notify you once it's done. So I'm going to take out these last couple remaining stragglers, and there we have it. We have tamed the Dreadnoughtus. It's giving me 100% taming effectiveness. Now I know, I guess the different levels of the element veins, the hardest one will give you 100. Medium gives you about, 60% or so, and then the easy ones give you about 30. So it just kind of depends on you. I don't know if you'll have weird experiences like me or not, but the process is kind of the same. You can use gates, bring some extra tames, help fend off the extra creatures. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll throw the saddle on, we'll see what kind of damage this thing can do. That's its normal attack. Gathers berries, wood. At least they gave some steps, so once you climb off this thing, you don't die. So anyways, we're going to head over to the desert biome. We will uncryo this guy. I'm using the Dino Depot mod. It's a little better than normal cryopods. You don't have to worry about cryo sickness. So we're going to go over his attacks, and then I'll show you the paint job I gave him. So here's the tail swipe. Does a crazy 2500 damage. Here's the neck swing. 1200 to the stego. So as you can see, this thing is immensely powerful. Take a look, see what else we got around here. And so if you have cannonballs, you can put those in its inventory. And element, put that in its inventory, and you can shoot the cannonball. It's like acidic, and then it's like an EMP blast. But I think it only affects the corrupted creatures, if I'm not mistaken. And with the cannonball, if you land a direct hit, it usually does way more damage. I think it just depends on what the target's defenses are. I think I hit that Pteranodon over there. But I know the cannonball, I'm not very good at aiming at this yet, but it also does splash damage. Yeah. Charge up the EMP here, let you see what happens. Kind of reminiscent of Godzilla from the MonsterVerse. Pretty cool. But as you can see there, it didn't do anything, like I mentioned a minute ago. I think it's only for the corrupted creatures. But this thing's melee is just supremely powerful. So anyways, that's been the taming process for the Dreadnoughtus. I hope you've enjoyed the content. And so what you see here is the Dino Painter mod, which I'll go over in another video, but I'll show you my handiwork here. I chose kind of like the lemon lime green and then kind of a seafoam green combination pattern on top of like a charcoal gray. Anyways, if you're new around here, be sure to like and subscribe, come back for more ARK and other gaming related content, and down in the comments let me know how your taming process went for the Dreadnoughtus. And I hope you have a blessed day. May Christ Jesus bless you all.